Should try Mystic Snake. I'm playing Vincer over Mystic Snake. I think Vincer's better. Like bouncing lands is just such a big deal against the big mana decks. Grist. Oh, Grist would be good. I agree. Okay, so do I Solitude this Goblin Guide? I'm really soft to Eidolon if I do. Okay, Giant Killer's probably the right call. Okay, drawing Ragavan. I think I'm fine to do this. Yeah, Giant Killer seems like a good option. I'm kind of down. Yeah, we were able to hive mind it. Oh, I can't get Stomping Ground because I have Misty, or sorry, Sacred Foundry. So I guess I have to get Stomping Ground, but wanted the Sacred Foundry here. Yeah, they're playing Life Total Control. You can tell from the Luris. Do you bring in Giant Killer in any matchup besides Reanimator though? Can you mod you for the great suggestion? You're already modded, Bata. I can unmod you. If that's something you're interested in. E-Tron? I don't know. Maybe you get Spurtide, yeah. I'm kind of down. I guess you could cut the second Charmal for it. Or I think Aven Mindcensor is also kind of cuttable. There's not a lot of Titan. Skill Wrap, 7 months, thank you. Shocking here feels kind of bad, but I want to play a spell. Bolts me down to 9. Spikes me down to 6. I guess I need to dig for some life gain, so I'm going to play Ice-Fang over Endurance here. Guess I'll just play another Ice-Fang, and I suppose I'll main phase. Not really a big difference between being at 5, being at 6. Skill Up, did I say thanks for 7 months? I'm not sure. Either way, thanks, buddy. It looks like we might lose game 1 here. I think we're 2-0 against Burn today, though. Maybe 1-0. Beat Prowess earlier, too. Alright, show me Burn Spell. Burn Spell shown. Alright, so I'll bring in the 4th Solitude, the Sanctum Prelates, the Sanctifier, Forge Tinder, Knight of Autumn. And I don't want the Kiki combo cards. I don't want the Deputy of Detention. I don't want Vincer. I think this is a good sideboard plan. Click submit. Soulherder out. You could trim 1, but I think I like Soulherder more than any other card in our sideboard right now. You could maybe make an argument for Resto 1 over Soulherder 2. Yeah, Omnath is really good. Thank you for summoning Omnath to my hand, Vox. Shout out. This deck looks good. It's too fun to be good. I think it's good. We just 5-0'd with it our last league. It's been feeling pretty good all day today, too. I think it's also really hard to play. Ooh, DRC. It is Life Total Control. Perhaps you should play more than a single Omnath? Maybe. You can tutor it up, though. Like, this is a deck where you play a lot of singletons and a lot of tutors. It's also, of course, really easy to say, let's add another Omnath to the deck when we play against Burn, you know. It's not always, like, just this insane bomb. But it is pretty good. I'll have a Spike. They have... This will be the second type for Delirium. They'll have Artifact Sorcery. Bobble in the Yard. Put me down to 16. No attack. Maybe play around Dash Ragavan here. They did see Ragavan last game. Just gonna jam the Omnath. Oh man. The old Mantis Rider problem. No, I don't think this deck needs prismatic endings. You have creatures to answer like most permanents. And then it's of course, oh, do they have path? Any prismatic endings you play also like, they're not free to include. Okay, that's a pretty good one. They do get to smack me for 3. Are we okay for the trophy race? I'm not currently trying to trophy race right now. I'm not, you know, if I end up having like a really sick run or something, maybe I'll announce a bet or do a trophy race. But right now I guess I'm 7th on the board just now. But I'm 5 trophies behind Jacob, who's number 1. We go to 9. So about that second on that. Yeah. You make some good points. So we died to 3 like 1 mana burn spells. Just not gonna play around it. Wait, they brought in Core Firewalker? What the hell? Oh my gosh. We're at 6. Feels so bad, dude. It just feels bad to lose that game seeing that they like have Firewalker in their deck post board. Oh man. I kind of feel like my opponent masterfully showed me that they were playing Core Firewalker just to tilt me. I'm not trying to jinx myself here too, but you know, we haven't seen any, I guess we played against Blue Moon, but we haven't played against any blue-white control today. We haven't played against any Tron, which I feel like we're pretty big players last week, and looks like we're playing against Yawgmoth. So against Yawgmoth, what do I want to be grabbing here? I think I want to cast the Recruiter this turn. I guess it could be Junsack. It could be a few different decks. I'm going to assume Yawgmoth. Yeah, just variants, but we've also played like 15, 16 matches today. Shouldn't read too much into it. We get Skyclave. I can't Skyclave plus Ephemerate next turn. Could get Vincer. I think I'm gonna get Vincer. The GP was this weekend. Do you expect any deck to be more than 10% of the field? No. No way. Not in Modern. I'd say the most popular decks probably don't get any higher than like 5 or 6%. Could be Mono Green Stomps. Looking a little bit more likely. Cavern of Souls naming insects. Guys, it's Insect Tribal. Come on. It's Forest Noble Hierarch. That's Insect Tribal. Everybody knows this. So they're a Grist deck. Oh, they played 2 Skittering Heartstoppers. My heart is stopping. I've never seen this card before. I have never seen Skittering Heartstopper before. I will never see this. I will never see Heartstopper again. But I'm really, yeah, okay, so they have Swarm Yard to combo with their Skittering Heartstoppers. Green-blue insect for Brain Maggot. Wow. Let's freaking go! 0-1 brackets. Yeah, the 0-1, yeah, the 0-1 bracket is a weird place, man. We never got to venture here, or we stopped venturing here during the trophy race. I think I'm just gonna make them spend 2 more mana. But I love the 0-1 bracket. Maybe I should have just ephemerated Recruiter in response. Why would I see this again? As my last game, my heart stopped. I mean, I won't see it again after this match, right? I feel like I don't know how long my opponent can register Skittering Heartstopper and still have fun. In a region we don't instep Vincer to bounce. God, Brain Maggot's gonna take the Vincer. But maybe we should have just like let it take the Vincer. They also don't attack with their Heartstoppers. Ephemerate Recruiter for the win. Maybe. It's pretty slow, but we could probably afford to be slow against Insect Tribal. I should probably Deputy of Detention the Brain Maggot. Can I resist the value of getting 2 Heartstoppers though? I think I can resist. I can resist. Temptation resisted. Please let them plus Grist once this match. If they, yeah, I mean I can't really stop them. What if they're just not playing Grist? Okay, surely they're playing the only Insect Tribal payoff, right? Surely. Yeah, the disrespect for the Heartstoppers. And, you know, it's honestly just kind of devastating that they're, like, flooded this game. Their deck cannot afford to flood. I don't know. They are the ones that registered Heartstopper. Maybe that's what they ask for, right? Okay, yeah, you're right. Swarmyard is a payoff. That's true. How could I disrespect Swarmyard like that? Oh no, sorry, I thought I could cast Kiki here. Just giving my opponent a chance. I think they're still dead next turn though, because we can go. Oh no, yeah, we can get Felidar Guardian off Recruiter, and then we can go Guardian, Flicker, Land, cast Kiki. Yeah, we can still kill them next turn. Skylasher, let's freaking go. This is a good answer to Murktide. Let's freaking go. Skylasher, the answer to Delver of Secrets that nobody asked for. Oh, man. They also have no cards in their hand. They're also... man. Actual factual Insect Tribal. Dude, Modern is like... There's just no format where this happens. Freaking go. Is Yama Killer here? Yama, please tell me you're in the chat. Yama's been complaining because I keep getting paired against weird decks like this. And he's absolutely correct. And he's just playing against like only tier 0 decks. Or tier 1 decks. There's no tier 0 right now. Yeah, Yama's fuming. What is Caverdon? Insect, obviously. Obviously it's an insect. Oh no. Oh no, they're not conceding. Yeah, we can't always yes, right? Maybe they'll see the line. Surely someone playing Insect Tribal has the heart to concede in these kind of spots, right? Dude, their username is Synergizer. Their username is Synergizer. That's so perfect. Their deck is just like... Their deck is Synergizing, baby. Let's freaking go. Can you save Kiki targets? Yeah, I can. Oh, dude, I messed up. I messed up. Never concede. Your opponent might accidentally mess up when clicking through the combo. Never concede in these spots. Never concede if your opponent's clicking through Felidar Guardian and Kiki-Jiki because they could misclick. And then you'll win. So I guess I should have always targeted him. Dude, we could lose this game. Yeah, peak MTG. The Synergizer strikes again. The Synergizer never concedes. The Synergizer doesn't net deck. Watch out for the Synergizer. And I can draw another mana dork. Caustic Caterpillar. Not even playing around. Pact of Negation. Alright, well, I've got my infinite combo in play. Let's, I guess I should... Oh, I can't... Okay, I can chord for Resto now. What's happening, man? I can chord for Resto in this way. In this way, it's a lot faster. Yeah, welcome to the 0-1 bracket, baby. Let's go. Yeah, 2 free for the Synergizer. Can you allow a game 3? I'm not going to allow a game 3 against an opponent who's not conceding to Felidar Kiki. There's no way. That is true. Oh, they have a lot of flying blockers. They have a lot of flying blockers. They concede to that one. Like, okay. The Synergizer concedes sometimes. The Synergizer concedes when Restoration Angel Kiki-Jiki is in play. I know that combo. Felidar Guardian, you gotta click that one, buddy. There's nothing I can do. Do you want me to lose EV? You want me to lose value? By allowing you to click through your combo? I don't think so, buddy. Where's Mana Symbols? Mana Symbol is in the chat. I'm doing a bit of the Randy Rootwalla. I don't know, man. I'm just gonna cut Ragavan. Let's go. Okay, I'm gonna keep. Where's your Toski? I feel like we've got a pretty good control matchup, but you could play a Toski in the board. Skittering Heartstopper, go. It might not look like much, but this is really my tech for the metagame. Blocks Ragavan, Death Touches, blocks Hammer creatures, and you can regenerate. Let's go, baby. Attack for 2 on turn 2. I'm the Synergizer. Guess we're gonna turn 3 Solitude probably. Meddling Mage on Grist. Yeah, can you please cast Grist, Synergizer? Please cast Grist. Grist? What's that? They have it. Alright, let's get some insects going. They're thinking about not plus, they plus. They get 2 insects. Cruel Harpooner, another great insect. Dragon Rage Channeler, more like Dragon Rage. I'll get back to you. Let me get back to you on what my rhyme is going to be. Okay, how do I beat Grist? Anybody know? I'm not sure. With Raid, yeah. Have to put on a mask, though. I have Raid. Is it, Judge, is it, if my opponent's playing Insect Tribal, can I get out a can of Raid and spray them? Is that okay? I think I'm okay if they minus on my Solitude here. Weird, but I'll allow it. Okay. They didn't regenerate. I allow only for a kiss. Yeah, Solitude, Exile, Heart. Oh, man. You guys remember the Scroll of Avacyn guy? Oh, dude, what if that was Synergizer too? But there was like... It was back in the Uro metagame, and things were not good then. But they weren't that bad. Well, Hex Parasite's pretty good. They weren't like particularly good then, but they weren't that bad. But But there's just one day we played against a guy, and they were playing Scroll of Avacyn. Just like no real synergy. They're just like playing some angels in the deck, I think. I don't know. But people were like really dooming about Uro, and they were really like trying to figure out bans for the format. And there's just one guy in the queue. I'm gonna cast Scroll of Avacyn. Yeah, here we got the clip. Thank you. I forgot that we had commanded this one. This was funny. Back when the old Just Sky Wildfire deck, I love this deck. People on Twitter, Uro is ruining Modern. The format is literally unplayable. People in the Modern queues. I'm gonna cast Scroll of Avacyn. And it wasn't very good. Let's be honest. Do they have a backup Grist? They do. Okay, we're still playing. They need to kill my Skyclave though, lest I flicker it. Oh, they have the Skylasher to block my Exalted Bird, but they have to chump block because I have double Exalted. Oh, and they can regenerate the... Okay, Swarm Yard's pretty good. Yeah, they can regenerate the Skylasher. It's all making sense. No, opponent! You have to leave that back to save your Grist. Okay, no reach, no reach. Does this give reach? I don't think so. It's a good chance. Usually you see most insect tribal players are masters of the archetype, and they wouldn't make a mistake like this, but our opponent must be kind of new to the deck. Again, usually you wouldn't see an insect tribal player make a mistake like this. Yeah, just like tight play and really, really navigating the board state is really how you win this matchup. Swarmyard regenerate Grist? I don't think it works. Yeah, it doesn't work. Man. They have no cards in hand, so I don't need to fear another Skylasher. I would assume they had another one, though, if they had a card in their hand. What's funny is their deck is playing, like, Cavern of Souls, Hierarch, Grist, like, they're not just a budget deck. They top deck another Grist. Feed the Swarm. Oh my, Feed the Swarm is so flavorful in their deck. I can't believe it. They're black-green, which has access to Abrupt Decay, and Assassin's Trophy, and, you know, Nature's Claim. But they're playing Feed the Swarm because it's just that flavorful. It's just too flavorful to not play. It's beautiful. I can't believe it. Their deck is just a masterpiece. I thought I was a good deck builder. I've got a lot to learn from the Synergizer. You want to top the Mana Dorks because of Chord of Calling? Please consider game 2 so you can see more. I don't know. I would do it maybe if they... I don't know. One thing, it's a little disrespectful, but it's also like... My opponent didn't concede to Felidar Guardian Kiki-Jiki, and I really don't want to put myself in a position where I might have to click through that again. Moving my Prime sub over to the Synergizer? I don't blame you. Play Insect deck after the League? I mean, it's funny. The funny thing is, like, there is, like, the Dwarf deck, the Dwarf Cannon Magna deck. That one's, like, I feel like a better version of my opponent's deck. Skylasher is actually relevant, though. Pro Blue. Gorgon, 12 months. Happy anniversary, dude. Havo 4 months. Glad you like this stream. Morgan's. I mean, anything I block just dies here. I guess I'll take it. Canister slapped the challenge. Wait, Canister played dwarves in the challenge? I didn't pay a lot of attention to MTG this weekend, but it's pretty cool. Big if true. Just leagues, okay. That's fine, of course. Dude, Slitherhead. I remember when I was first playing Magic, I thought Slitherhead was so good. I was like getting in, just, never played Magic. Just getting into it, Return to Ravnica, and trying to evaluate cards. And I was like, wow, Slitherhead gives you value from the graveyard? This card is crazy. This card is crazy. Dude, Deadbridge Goliath. Oh, man. I've cast some Deadbridge Goliaths. I've cast my fair share of Deadbridge Goliaths. It's a 4-mana 5/5. Synergizer, please. Synergizer. Yeah, Deadbridge Goliath was good. It was like a really good budget, like, threat. Scabrunator. I don't think I ever cast Scabrunator. That was a little bit before my time. I remember my friends told me that everybody knew already that it wasn't good. I was like, oh, okay. I'm like, I don't really know what makes the card good or bad, but I'm gonna cast my Luxodon Smiters and my Collective Blessings and my green-white cards. Oh, so what's the card Ruined Monument? So okay, nobody's gonna know the card, but it's a 7-mana 8/8 Vigilance. I think that's the whole card. It's just 7-mana 8/8 Vigilance, French vanilla creature. And I had just like this. It's just an uncommon, but it was in my sealed pool, and I know I shouldn't be going for max value, but who cares? It was just in my sealed pool, and I remember telling my friend Dalton, who might be in the chat right now. No, not in the chat at the moment. But I remember telling my friend, this card is great. It's a 7-mana 8/8. It's huge. It's so big. This card is just the best thing to be doing. And my friend Dalton was obviously like, no, this card's actually not all that good, you see. I guess I don't want to exile everything. This card's not actually that good. It's very fragile to removal, and I was like, I don't know, I think you're wrong, Dalton. And then I just built a deck together for my pre-release deck, right? And I cast Risen Sanctuary, a 7-mana 8/8 Vigilance. I cast it, and Dalton is just playing tokens. It has Moorland Haunt, Lingering Souls, and I'm attacking turn after turn, and he has to chump block turn after turn with Spirit tokens. And Risen Sanctuary crushes the game, wins the game, and I remember being so confident that I was right about the about Risen Sanctuary. Risen Sanctuary is an elemental. Maybe you can put it in elementals in Modern. Alright, can we Kiki combo here? Should be able to. Although, it has to be with Felidar Guardian, right? Unless... No, we can just Eladamri's Call for Resto. Okay, we managed to 2-0 Insect Tribal. It's an eyelash. Yeah, the Insect matchup was prophesied. And I didn't take Risen Sanctuary's Words of Heed. I crushed the insects. Yeah, you could say it synergizes with the stream. You could say that. All right, Peatland go. Not really sure what my opponent's doing. I think I'm just gonna grab Omnath. Seems like a good card to grab when don't really know what's going on. They're probably playing Insect Tribal, I guess. Oh no, it's Hugo. They're playing Yawgmoth. Yeah, yeah. Wait, why would they concede here though? I'm assuming Yawgmoth. I don't know what this concession is. Sorry, I still got the eyelash in my eye. I apologize sincerely for this eyelash content. I want the 4th Solitude probably. Auriok Champion is fine. Endurance is good. I guess I can just cut a wall of blossoms because I brought in another wall. Misclick concede maybe. Yeah, it could be an insect out for revenge. What have I done? It was just John. Probably should have been able to infer that. Just John can't beat an Omnath. Should have known. Hit by monkey. My one of Ragavan. So funny. It's been a weird league. Grist. Okay. It's pretty good for us to get to double spell here. I want to get I don't want to get basic forest here since that's a bit awkward with the Omnath. Of course, so I think I'm going to get Temple Guard and play birds so I could maybe fly over and Exalted attack the Grist. Yeah, Grist out for revenge. Yeah, they might minus kill my wall. They might just, you know... Oh, it's Junsack. Okay, sorry. Verdant Catacombs, Junsack. And the Marsh also Junsack. I feel like that was still an early concession. Got a reader raid today. Thanks, buddy. I heard that you 5-0 with Jun today. It's pretty cool. Welcome everybody from Reed Stream. I'm playing some Kiki Court today. It's been going pretty well. We just 5-0'd our last league. Darth, thank you for the 3 months. Appreciate you. 5-0 twice. Reed is such a god. That's awesome. I might just... I like to play John. Maybe I'll just pick up Reed's list. Back to back? That's insane. That's awesome, dude. Boomer John's Shadow. It's nobody but Reed, man. Nobody but Reed. Okay, I'm gonna play a Hierarch kill Grist. Flash an Ice-Fang to block, probably. Tell Reed about insects. Yeah, we played against Insect Tribal, like actual Insect Tribal. It was like Skylasher and what was the one? Chat will tell you what the 1-mana creature was, but it was really funny. Oh, so I guess we can't block as the Exalted. Just take the hit. The best we've done today is beat an Insect deck. We 5-0'd the league before that. That was a really competitive league too. But we did play against an Insect deck. Yeah, Skittering Heartstopper. How could I forget? Yeah, and they had Feed the Swarm in their deck, which didn't seem like the best removal for their deck because they're green-black, but it was very flavorful. Okay, we can't beat this. Yeah. Too many pings. Alright, Junsack looking very good. Cool to run into the deck. I really like Junsack. I think the deck's still really good. I know I haven't played it this week, but I like the deck a lot. So I'm going to bring in Sanctifier now that we know what the matchup is. I don't think I'm bringing in anything else. I could bring in Knight of Autumn for bombardment. I have Skyclave too. I'm just gonna cut another Wall of Blossoms and call it a day. Who won the trophy race? It was Prince who won. It was really close. Alright, basic planes, Ragavan, Mulligan. Dude, one Ragavan. Just have it in every opening hand. We're playing one Ragavan because I think it's good to have a 1-mana value card to tutor for. It's kind of funny to just draw it like this. And Junsak is pretty cool to Ragavan on the draw. Or at least they like almost always get hit by it, unless they have their own Ragavan. Yeah, I'm missing a few cards for Junsak and paper. Or I guess it might just be Seasoned Pyromancers. But I'll probably pick it up in paper too. I really like the deck. Of course, right? XL Bloodstained Mire. I guess I'm gonna Recruiter for Sanctifier. It's kind of close though. I don't think I've seen your video, Mana Symbol, about the end of the trophy race. I'd be down to watch it, I guess, if you want to link it. Got some chumping. I don't know how Reed does it. He just like... It's like once a month he just decides to play. He just plays... I feel like Reed trophies every single time he dusts off Jund for the stream. It's awesome. Okay, just play this in the corner.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mean Mono Green of Landmark here at the This Week in Modern News Desk with a special final update on this, the very first Trophy Tussle.
This Week in Modern presents the Trophy Tussle.
After a slew of tough losses heading into hour 14 of today's stream, Aspiring Spike, assailed by the day-long dry spell and Principe's achievement of Trophy 44, threw in the towel.
It's been just so crazy, so cool just to see how like vested and interested people are. It really feels like you know people are really hungry for some good Magic competition, some good Magic content, and having the privilege to be a part
Oh, my
of that,
shitty
of course,
audio. So embarrassing.
all that everyone wants, right? Just to be a part of competitive Magic in general.
But Spike had a secret that he's been sitting on for several days.
All day people have been like, you should get the subs to Prince. I just haven't been responding because I've been planning to do it for a while.
Distracted watching
Through
the
his
YouTube.
word, the generous streamer had this follow quickly after his words.
Ding, 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 ding. Ding, 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 ding.
What?
That's 200.
What's the audio? Hold on. What's going on with the audio there? Yeah, I'm so embarrassed after like laughing at everyone not playing around Devil. I forgot about the Devil. Is that Prince's stream, the audio there? It's Portuguese. 2-1.
Spike then concluded some of the rest of his league on Calibrated Blast to continue streaming. I'm shocked with everything, and I only want to thank you and everyone. I want to thank several members of XYZ Principe's chat for assisting with the translation. Well, thanks for watching this update on the exciting conclusion of the trophy race, or at least the race for first place. Well, the race for third place has still room for an upset, so I'll be back in the morning with at least a tweet on the final standings and that competition for third place between the Tunneling Cat and Silent Sea Song. This has been me, Mono Green of Lanoir, wishing you good night and good day.
Well, first time playing against Toronto Day. Yeah, late stream today, no special occasion. I just have ended the stream early, like every day this week, so just wanted to not do that, like at least one day. I'm gonna tutor up Vincer here. Vincers are playing against Tron. Hey Code, how you doing? Yeah, and I've been to the stream early like every day this week, so I mean, I guess it's just Tuesday, but like I did early Friday, and then I didn't stream Saturday, Sunday, and then I also ended early Monday, so just do a little bit later today. Yeah, good video, Mana Symbol. Yeah, I mean, I honestly feel like the race probably couldn't have ended any better than it did. It was really, really just good, wholesome fun at the end. Just great vibes from everybody, me, Prince, everybody watching. I was like so mentally exhausted for I mean, I'm feeling better now, but for like 2 weeks after those like it was like 10-hour stream, 12-hour stream, 14-hour stream, 14-hour stream or something like that. It was pretty exhausting. All right, so we need to find a way to flicker Venser. Have a couple looks here. Have a couple looks. Back when I got a hotspot overnighted, who do I use? I didn't get it overnighted. I just got it shipped, but I got I used Infinityville or Unlimitedville, and their service didn't really work in my area. All right, I think it's better to Yorion in my hand here, but we failed to flicker the Venser. We got a couple Charmals in the sideboard though. They probably have to exile Venser, right? Maybe not. I feel like, yeah, if game 1 Venser is like our entire plan against Tron, if they plus, I get to bounce the card. Yeah, they have to minus there. Yeah, Relic not super relevant. It's not that bad of a draw. It's a bit awkward I can't ephemerate the Yorion this turn. I can chord for 2 if I draw a chord, and then that would allow me to protect the... I can chord for Charming Prince, which would save my Yorion from a -3. Chord of Calling. Yeah, I mean, I guess just in general, our plan here has got to be to combo off. Wait, what did they minus on there? They minus on the land. Okay, probably just going to go to game 2. Yeah, I mean, I'm probably not... I think that next season I'll race again. I really did enjoy it. But I needed to take, like, one off. There's no way. Unless I can think of something else interesting to do, but I did have a lot of fun, and I'd like to do it again at some point. I definitely like Mindcensor in the play. I might not like it so much on the draw. Knight of Autumn is probably somewhat passable. Let's see what we don't want. We don't want Auriok Champion. We don't want Endurance. I don't think I want Skyclave. I don't think I want Deputy. Don't really want Solitudes. I could Prelate as well. Prelate's probably okay. Or do I want Outland Liberator? Probably not that much. Could also play Meddling Mage. Could play Deputy. Just kind of a catch-all. It's not that good. Probably a bit better than other options. I want to Charmal my opponent though. Let's mulligan this. Double Island's kind of funny. I'm gonna mulligan this too. We need like Mana Accelerant and maybe a tutor for an interactive piece. Yeah, I don't think this hand is up to snuff either. This hand's very good. Okay. So let's put back Plains, Prismatic, Bop. Yeah, definitely a matchup I think you want to mulligan aggressively in. Never been in a house of a streamer. A bit weird to constantly hear them speaking with no verbal response. Maybe. Esther's probably pretty used to it. I mean, it's just me and Esther here. Athena's used to it too. It is kind of weird sometimes, though. Yeah, just like talking to text. Not that weird, just a little weird. Charmal is so good. I think I'd probably say Charmal's... Yeah, Charmal's the best card against Tron. Just... We've kind of talked this to death, but... You know, for the longest time, the big problem was you could disrupt Tron, but you're taking a turn off to do it, and it just slows them down a turn. And you don't apply any pressure, but Charmal is like very relevant pressure. So we can probably we can flicker that Charmal, right, with the Chord. Okay, I'm gonna try to find a land though. It's a good hit. Did find a land. We do have another untapped red source to fetch in Sacred Foundry. So I can Chord for Soulherder next turn. It's pretty good. And I can attack. I didn't have to fetch out. Blue was better. Oh, that's true. I could have cracked the red. You're right. You're right. I could have cracked the treasure for red. I'm glad I mulled to 4. Want to change anything on the draw? Probably not. I feel like we've been drawing our one of Ragavan a lot, but that's just Jory on decks. You just draw well, right? Did Insect Tribal ever go off? I mean, they plus Grist and got an extra insect one time. They regenerated with Swarmyard. If that's how you would define going off, then they did go off, yeah. Yeah, I think the Ragavan's better than Giver, but again, all that really matters is you have one good value card to grab. That game's not that different, though, if we just keep the Bird of Paradise over the Ragavan, I think. You guys want to keep this? Put them all to 6, we'll join them to make it fair. I'm going to go to 5, for sure, with this hand. They keep 6. This hand's not very good. I mean, it does have Ephemerate and a way to tutor Charm also. Problem is, like, the Vista's pretty bad. I mean, that's maybe one of the problems here. But we need to draw mana. And then we also need our opponent's turn 3 to not be that good. Dude, Basic Plains is so bad. I can't believe it. Basic Plains is, like, definitely the worst land. Yeah, I think we just have to hope to rip a red source off the top, which is not that easy to do in this deck, for sure. But we can beat Wormcoil. Yeah, we can beat Wormcoil. Alright, if we draw the red off the top, of course. Using to play this as Bant instead of 4-color. I think 4-color is a lot better. Man, is... Oh, I should have put Yorion in my hand. It's fine. Just take the L. Get Magus? The problem with Magus is... Like, we lose to the Wormcoil if we get the Magus. I think we have to get the Charmal and Hope, and then we get to flicker a bunch and, like, block and flicker. But we're probably just taking the L here. They needed our draw to just be a little bit better. Does this deck win con with Kiki combo or just value more often? You win with Kiki sometimes. It's really nice to have access to. And what's nice is, like, the Kiki combo is really free because, like, you're okay drawing Kiki-Jiki, you're okay drawing Restoration Angel, and then when you can combo sometimes and win some crazy games. But I would say that you win maybe 10% of your games with the Kiki combo. What about Jeskai Stoneblade? I feel like I've been liking blue-white a lot, but you could play Jeskai. I would say that if you play Jeskai, I would want to main deck both Ragavan and Esper Sentinel. Yeah, opponent's small to 6. Yeah, I like Reanimator too. I haven't been playing that one very much lately either. There's just a lot of things to be doing right now. Format's really open. Ragavan counts as an extra mana dork. Yeah, you should probably count it as one in this deck. But Ragavan is mostly to have like a good value 1-drop to tutor up with Chord. Because there's a lot of spots where you can only Chord for 1, and you want to so you can impact the board. And Ragavan's the best thing to get. Got a big event tomorrow. What deck do I bring? Probably the Jeskai Murktide deck. You know, that deck's just, of course, blue-red Murktide with a light splash. Oh, Amulet. With a light splash for Prismatic Ending mostly, and then some sideboard cards. And I really think that the deck is very good. What split of Ragavan, Esper Sentinel would I say would be best for Jeskai Murktide? 4-4. 4 of each would be what I'd do. Mess around with Cursoroo's Kiki-Jiki list. I don't know who that is. That's the second time someone's mentioned their name in chat. I haven't messed around with it. I've played a lot of Kiki-Jiki. I didn't really look at the list when I put this deck together. But I'm sure if I saw the list, I could draw some inspiration. They just have Grazer every single time. What about that enchantment deck you played yesterday? I don't know. It was way better in testing. I did record a video with it for Channel Fireball. That should be up like tomorrow or Thursday. And you could maybe watch that, draw some more conclusions from it. But I'm probably gonna just sleep on that one for a little bit and see if I make any, decide anything new about it. Alright, so they can probably tighten next turn. I should probably bring in Charmaw. Yeah, Charmaw's good. It's usually gonna be 5 mana, but it's like not that bad of 5 mana. And if it's over 4 mana, it's really strong. And so we also have Magus and Aven Mindcensor and Meddling Mage and Solitude. Yeah, so I think this matchup is a lot better games 2 and 3. Deck guide for Jeskai Murktide coming to CFB anytime soon. Maybe. I don't think this week. But I also think, I don't know if I necessarily want to, since like blue-red Murktide has been kind of talked to death, and this is just kind of like a tweaked version, but maybe I will. I might do like a deck highlight, just a smaller one. It's honestly crazy to me that like Titan players just don't play their deck that often anymore. The deck is, I think, really powerful. I don't know. 20 trophies last season, 4 Omnath, 4 Ragavan, 4 Season Pyromancer. I haven't seen that version. It's not really like the style I usually like, but it sounds cool. Yeah, Minguchi's done a lot for Ragavan too. Yeah, I might just do like a short little deck highlight. Maybe link to like some of Manguchi's content too in it. Like, Fran 5-0'd with Titan yesterday, and I don't know. It's like I really think if more people were playing the deck, it would be performing better. And that might sound kind of obvious, but it's just like I don't know. It almost feels like Titan players are just waiting for like one person to top 8 to start playing the deck again or something. Maybe not quite that drastic, but I for whatever it's worth, I do feel like the deck is like underplayed at the moment. It's not tier 1 anymore, but it's like a very powerful strategy. I'm gonna cut Auriok Champion, Endurance, Felidar Guardian, Wall of Blossoms. Make 4 more cuts. I could probably cut Omnath in this matchup. I might cut Skyclave. Skyclave's probably cuttable. Can cut another wall. Can cut an Abundant Growth too. How do you feel about Hypergenesis? Too powerful, too boring, too fun. Too fun to unban. Yeah, too fun's a weird way to phrase it. I think that Hypergenesis would be worse than Glimpse for tomorrow, but I also don't really think Hypergenesis would be good for the format. I think that deck generally is not good to play against. Just not very fun to play against. So, well, I don't think it would be too good. I'm just not. I'm also not interested in unbanning it really. Will I play the modern event of Vegas? I do plan on it. Yeah, I plan on going, but I've always kind of like been conditioned to when it's still like when something's like a month and a half away, and you know we live in very wild times. You know, there's just always a chance that I might not end up going. But at the time of making this comment, I do plan on going. I think I'm just gonna pass with Ice-Fang / Call Up. Be cool to see me playing a top 8. It would be, yeah. It's gonna be a big tournament. I was happy to top 8 the Hunter Burton, which was the other big paper Magic tournament this year. Yeah, I'm probably gonna buy tickets for it this week or next week. I've registered for the event, but I'll buy plane tickets this week, next week. Esther wants to come with me. Okay, explore. Alright, so I guess I need to Eladamri's Call for Deputy. Down to play Blackjack or Craps after day 1. I'll probably play Texas Hold'em, but I know a lot of my friends are going too, and Esther's going, so I'm going to be spending most of my time with them. Expiring Spike, thank you for 3 months. A long time. I feel like Expiring Spike subscribed like last month, but time flies. Yeah, you could definitely say hi if you see me at the tournament, of course, yeah. I'm a little socially awkward, but should be fine. I think everybody here is probably to some extent. Randy Wallet and Aspiring Spike, hell yeah. No lands. I can Eladamri's Call for Glasspool Mimic. Can also just Ice-Fang. Save the Eladamri's Call as a white card to pitch. Call to Charming Prince your Deputy. Maybe. I think I kind of like just holding it as a white card, but maybe not. I'm going to F6 here to make it seem like I don't have Solitude, but I'll keep my finger on the turn off auto yield button. Make another construct, give me down to 3, or give me 1 more. Okay, so now Soulherder is not a bad draw. Should I attack with this Ice-Fang? I guess so. And then I'll just exile all the amulets. They can get 1 more with their Urza Saga. But I don't know if I've ever had the chance to not let my opponent untap with 3 amulets. I don't think you should ever let your opponent untap with 3 amulets as a general rule when playing against them. And it's kind of funny, if they get the 4th amulet here, we can get the 4th amulet under the Deputy. Achievement unlocked. Which they probably do grab it here, right? I guess they could get a... I mean, so it seems like they don't have Bounce Land Titan if they're going to make a construct here. Man, Deputy's been so good. They do get Expedition Map. Take 8. That's a lot. I'm not going to Solitude here, though. The 3rd Saga. And an Explorer. Maybe I should Deputy the Constructs. I can Eladamri's call for Charming Prince, but the problem is this comes back at instep and I don't get the Soulherder trigger. So, I mean, I think with Vincer's Solitude up, I should be fine. I should be fine. Famous last words, maybe. This also makes the Soulherder gigantic. Triple Amulet is so scary, though. So much mana. Has anyone combined Heartless Summoning Kiki Chord? I've never seen it. It probably doesn't work. You have to play so many 1-toughness creatures. It's kind of an interesting card to see. I wonder if we can end up... if Titan hits the field, we probably just lose. Probably. But I can solve, so they have 6 mana here, right? This is 6 mana, 7, 8. So if I Solitude the Dryad here, we can just Venser the Titan back to their hand, and they shouldn't be able to play it again. You can bounce the lands. Is it better to bounce the land or bounce the Titan? It's probably like a watch. I think it's probably, yeah, bouncing the land is fine too. This is better. This is better against Veil of Summer, because if they, which I doubt they would have, but Veil of Summer doesn't stop Vincer bouncing a spell on the stack. But it should roughly be a wash, right? It always feels really good to Vincer the Cavern of Souls Primeval Titan too. And oh, they just died too. They died to their pack trigger. We bounced their breeding pool. Yeah, then we only need to bounce 1 land, right? It should be game. Is there any way for them to get a land into play in their upkeep off of Saga? I don't think so. Vincer getting around uncounterability is so dumb. It's a little dumb, I guess. It's not the least dumb thing ever. Oh, I was gonna witness back our Misty. Oh, I guess Misty can't even get an untapped red source because it's only, we have Mountain and Sacred Foundry. But this should work too. Sorry, I don't know, I'm tapping so much. I guess I've just told them that I'm playing Charmal for no reason. But I also like casting Charmal, so... Yeah, Cavern of Souls is kind of dumb. Vincer getting through Uncounterable is kind of dumb. It's a wash. It's even. An even amount of dumb. Alright, game 3. Keep. It's really nice to have a Hierarch with Ragavan so we can attack through Grazer. Yeah, we can also turn to Recruiter, but I guess that's probably better actually because of Magus, right? How's deck feel? The deck's been feeling pretty good. It's really hard to play perfectly, but I've been liking it. I've actually liked it a lot today. I'm even considering playing it for this weekend's challenge, if that's a good metric of how good or bad a deck is. Huh. Well, I think we might just be boned. can cast Explore Hierarch. It's kind of tempting. But I think I'll just Recruiter for Magus and probably lose to turn 3 Titan. And they have to have Bounce Land Titan, which is very likely for them to have, but not a sure thing. Fran, thanks for the raid. Kind of a good time for Fran to be raiding. Because we're getting turn 3 Titan to death. Yeah, that's true. You never get to raid me. That's kind of true. Are you ending the stream early today or something? Yeah, perfect timing. Getting triple amuleted. Magus too slow. GG, right? Fran, we're dead, right? They get Growth Chamber T-West. Make 9 mana, get another Titan. Okay, bummer. Although I will say, like, a lot of the matches we played were super close today. So we ended up going 2-3, 3-2, 5-0 into 2-3, which is not the best or worst record, but I did like this deck today. I would recommend it, and I'd play it again, and I might play it again, but probably not tomorrow. Probably not good to do like a 6.5 hours of Kiki Chord and then play it again the next day, but I like this deck a lot, and I hope you guys enjoyed today's stream. It felt pretty good.